This video is for lesson 13.3, reporting, withholding, and payroll taxes. We have one objective. You need to be able to prepare selected payroll tax reports. This is showing us what a W-2 would look like. When we look at some of the information up here, so this is some information about the employer, their employer identification number, the employer's name, address, zip code. Here we see the employee's social security number, and then this is going to be information about the employee's wages over here. So what they earned that year, what the federal income tax withheld was, social security tax withheld, Medicare tax withheld. These three are just the wages that they earned. Okay, and then this is what was withheld from those wages. When we look down here, we get information about that employee. So their name, first name, last name, and address. This is an example of an employer's quarterly federal tax return. So a couple things on here. We will actually fill this out in the work together. So we'll kind of go more in depth in this in the work together. But at the top of this, we have some basic information about the employer. So the name, their address, and then so this is going to be then the report for the quarter. So we would mark which quarter we were reporting from. This then tells us, it actually just goes line by line, and I would say that these directions or these labels on the left are pretty straightforward with the information on the right. So number of employees, the total quarterly in earnings for those employees, how much income tax we withheld, the employee and employer social security and Medicare taxes, total employee and employer social security and Medicare taxes, total taxes. This information then is giving the monthly schedule deposited. That's what we're going to be looking at, is a monthly schedule depositor. And then we're going to list the monthly deposits and then the total deposits. This is an employer annual reporting of payroll taxes. And so here we are showing that, again, this is information about the employer. This is showing total wages that we use to calculate our taxes. And then here are the total taxes that we withheld. Number one, when must employers furnish a W-2 statement to their employees? So this is going to be by January 1st of the following year. So they have to, your employer has to send your W-2, has to give you your W-2 by January 31st of the following year. Number two, what taxes are included in the quarterly federal tax return filed by the employer? The three taxes that we will see on that is going to be our federal income tax, our social security tax, and our Medicare tax. That was the end of 13.3. It's pretty short for the lecture part, but like I said, we'll go more in depth of that the quarterly federal tax return that we're going to look at. So go ahead and go to the 13.3 work together.